I've searched all your bags, I've done it myself, all of your bags, and you have no clothes belonging to you.
At Terminal 3, a flight from Chicago has arrived. A passenger who claims to be a doctor has been stopped by immigration officer Bridget Hall. The man was born in Africa and has been living in the US for the last 10 years.
He lives in the States, he's got a green card, so he's a permanent resident there. He wants to transit through the UK to get his flight at Gatwick, which should be leaving in about 5 hours or so, back to Sierra Leone.
Nationals from Sierra Leone must have a visit or transit visa to pass through Heathrow. The passenger has applied for both and been refused. All of this requires further investigation.
So he's turned up today with no visa, 2 refusals behind him, and a flight that's leaving this afternoon, and he wants to try and get on that.
Officer Hall needs to be sure the passenger won't stay on in Britain if she grants him access to catch his connecting flight.
I've seen the ticket, so I do know he's got an onward flight, but that doesn't necessarily mean he's going to go on it. Quite often they'll get an onward flight, and it's a small outlay for them gaining entry into the UK.
So before she issues a visa, she must be satisfied his story rings true.
It's a bit strange that somebody would want to give up a good life in America, so we've got to check his bags. Now, as he is returning permanently, he's got about 6 pieces of luggage, so myself and a colleague are going to go down, search through his bags quickly and make sure there's nothing that we should be concerned about. Thank you.
And straight away, the search throws up some surprises.
It's a gift.
Oh, okay. Just thought I'd check. Directly as you come across on that one over there. Cheers, mate. What's this for, sir? The potassium tablets?
This is an antihypertensive.
What's Ezidrex? What's indomethacin for? The metformin? Lovastatin?
Lovastatin is anti-cholesterol.
So have you got high blood pressure as well?
Yeah, high blood pressure.
It's a good job you're a doctor then, really, isn't it?
Yeah.
One of the reasons you will refuse your visa is when you are unable to prove that you have this job, that you are a working doctor. So I need to see some evidence to show me that.
No, not as of now. I was, before 1997.
When you go back to Freetown, you're not a registered doctor, is that what you're telling me?
Yeah, when I arrive, I'm going to register and do everything.
But you're not yet.
But you're
Not
not
yet.
yet.
Yes.
So why have you got this prescription pad?
This one? This prescription part is it's one that I had.
And now there's more to arouse the officer's suspicion.
Whose passport is this, sir?
Well, I cannot see. Maybe my father or maybe my brother. I don't know.
Okay, who's this woman? Khadisha Hariri.
Oh, that's my sister.
Who's Jonathan Fawaz?
Fawaz.
Who's that?
That's my cousin, brother.
Your cousin's brother?
Yes.
A lot of stuff isn't adding up. He's going back to Sierra Leone to live, but yet he's not got anything of his own there.
I've searched all your bags, I've done it myself, all of your bags, and you have no clothes belonging to you.
It's now making more sense why he was possibly refused his visa on both occasions. I now have to look at things in a different light. I'm not sure whether he's going to be getting on his flight.
Because of the unusual contents found in the man's bags, Officer Hall has a lot of questions to put to him.
Did you apply for a visa to transit through the UK?
Yes, but I applied for the wrong transit visa. It's a visit in transit visa, which they denied.
If you were denied your visa, why did you still decide to travel here?
I consulted the British Embassy consulate in New York. They said that as long as I have a permanent resident card, connecting flight within 24 hours, I don't need.
Ideally not a problem, but the fact that you had these refusals kind of changes everything.
Okay.
You had Sierra Leone passports belonging to other people. Why is this?
Well, these are my brothers and sisters. They have not been to that country, for some of them, for over 30 years. So they gave me their passports to go renew their passports.
Do you have any evidence that you are still a registered doctor? Because the paperwork that I saw in your baggage search was all very old.
I am not a registered doctor in Sierra Leone because I have just gone there after 10 years of absence due to the Civil War.
That's the end of our interview. If you just want to sign here for me.
After the interview, Officer Hall passes on her concerns to Chief Officer Dyson.
He's got a prescription pad, he's got untold medication for various ailments. He's got a card.
Isn't he supposed to be a doctor?
He said he's a doctor, but he's not registered anymore. He's a nursing aide, like an auxiliary nurse.
Hence he couldn't show the visa officer that he was a doctor.
Exactly.
But he told the visa
But
officer.
and that's what he led me to believe when I first spoke to him, that, yeah, I'm a doctor, I'm registered.
I don't
as long as
think
you've
you
got
really
that.
need to come back to me with this one. I think
This is a refusal then,
I think we're agreed on this. He may well be going on to Sierra Leone, but I'm not taking that chance.
Yeah, okay.
There are too many variables in this, so if you're comfortable with that,
Yeah.
back to the States, ASAP.
Yep, we'll do.
The passenger arrived at Heathrow without a UK transit visa. His luggage aroused suspicion and he lied about his job. Officer Hall can't trust him to catch his flight on to Sierra Leone.
There is nothing new in front of me today that would let me consider reviewing the decision to deny you a visa to come to the UK in order to transit. You should be refused entry, in which case we'll have to put you on a plane back to Chicago.
What's going to happen now? Where are we at?
I'm going to go back to the holding room now, and then you'll be escorted down to the flight.
If the man wishes to travel to Sierra Leone, he will have to get the correct documents or take a route that doesn't pass through Britain.